avoiding unscripted events, Vice President Harris on a new media blitz. On CBS, pressed on her economic plan. How are we going to pay for it?
Well, one of the things is I'm going to make sure that the richest among us who can afford it pay their fair share in taxes.
But we're dealing with the real world here.
But the real world includes...
How are you going to get this through Congress?
Well, you know, when you talk quietly with a lot of folks in Congress, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Meanwhile, former President Trump, who's called for the mass deportation of migrants, is igniting new controversy by suggesting undocumented immigrants convicted of murder have bad genes.
You know, now a murderer, I believe this, it's in their genes. And we got a lot of bad genes in our country right now.
That type of language is hateful, it's disgusting, it's inappropriate, and has no place in our country.
The Trump campaign tonight saying the former president was clearly referring to murderers, not migrants, while Trump is also slamming the Biden-Harris administration over their response to Hurricane Helene, saying they're not getting help to devastated communities fast enough.
Kamala Harris demanded they send hundreds of billions of dollars to foreign nations, and you know what they're giving our people? $750.
The White House says that's not true. The $750 is only an upfront payment for emergency costs, while FEMA assesses people's eligibility for more. Some $200 million have been allocated so far. Lester?
Gabe Gutierrez of the White House, thank you. Also tonight, the Supreme Court declining to take up the Biden administration's appeal in a case involving emergency room abortions in Texas. That leaves in place a lower court's ruling that found Texas hospitals are not required by federal law to perform emergency abortions that would violate the state's ban. Up next for us tonight, we'll take a closer look at the flooding tragedy at the plastics plant in Tennessee. Loved ones asking why were so many people still working when the storm rolled in.